Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Fruit of Grisaia. Im letzten Part haben wir einen kleinen Rundgang mit dieser Maid Sachi in unserem Wohnheim bekommen. Ich glaube, ich habe immer schon einen Rundgang im Wohnheim gesagt, aber es ist egal, denn es geht jetzt weiter. Stehen geblieben hier im Badezimmer und ehrlich gesagt viel zu teuer für 6 Schüler. Aber es ist ja eine Privatschule und irgendwie egal. Vor waren es 5.
では、これで寮の案内は終わりになりますが、何か質問はありますか?
Let's see. Can I ask you about something other than the dorm?
私に答えられることでしたら。
In that case, let's hear your 3 sizes, Sachi.
はい、上から82、56、83です。
Sie ist nicht der Typ, der mit Sarkasmus klarkommt. At the moment, is there a specific man you're going out with?
いません。
Your experience with men to date?
ありません。
Warum fragst du sowas? I know I'm the one who asked you those questions, but answering them so politely, would that also be because you're the class representative?
クラス委員はみんなの役に立ってこそのクラス委員ですから。
What an admirable devotion to customer service.
ありがとうございます。他に質問はありますか?
Nothing comes to mind.
わかりました。もし他に聞きたいことができたら、部屋にある内線電話で3番を押してください。私の部屋につながるので。
Got it.
それでは私はこれで失礼しますね。
Also merken, Sandan. Nummer 3. With that note of farewell, Sachi bows like a genuine housemaid and starts to turn away. Ah, Sachi.
はい。
Thanks for the tour, I appreciate it.
はい。
Oi. Huh. The class representative these days seem to be a surprisingly tough wild breed. Nicht immer, wild, nicht wild. The class representatives these... Ich hab doch drauf gedrückt, mein Gott. After Sachi's tour ended, I took another look around the interior of the building on my own. By the time I returned to my room, the sun is already low in the sky and the light growing dim. Should probably put this stuff away before it gets dark. Opening my backpack, I pull out the contents and begin to put them away on the shelves I've been provided with. It's a real help that I've got a closet. Things I can leave in a visible place and things to be stored away in the bag. Dividing my possessions between the two, the latter are clearly more numerous. Normal, huh? While looking over my mountain of luggage, I mutter in a self-deprecating tone. As I work, the sun sinks leisurely into the sea. Und dunkel. Nächster Tag, 4 Uhr morgens. Oder bald, 5 vor 5. It's my usual time for... eigentlich... Oh, ich habe vergessen, wie man in englischen Uhrzeit sagt. Ich weiß, wie ich jetzt sagen würde, Viertel nach, aber Viertel vor habe ich gerade keine Ahnung. 4 a.m. I don't know. I woke up in my usual way and ran the course I'd marked down mentally on my way here. To tell the truth, when I was stopped by the policeman yesterday, it was because I'd been wondering back and forth in the same place. I'd been planning out a possible marathon route, in other words. I walked at the usual time, run at the usual time, and now I'm eating my usual breakfast menu. No different from the days when I was living together with my master in the mountains. My standard tempo of living. If there is a difference, it's limited to the slight surprise I felt when I opened my eyes and found a roof over my head. Oh, sorry. Muss ich noch was vorlesen? During my hike from Yamanashi, I had gotten used to sleeping in the open. So when I woke up inside a room, there was a slight feeling of unease, as I thought, right, I'm living in the dawn now. That mild discomfort hasn't disappeared, even now as I'm eating my corn cereal. It's hard to settle down inside a new lair until it's ingrained with your scent. Even so, I start living at this tempo every day from now on, going to school every morning, so there's no real need to rush things. If I actively spend every day packing myself with potentially useful knowledge, someday this sort of lifestyle might come naturally to me. The effort strikes me as a little troublesome, but as my master once told me, when it comes to your life and your woman, a little bit of trouble is just about right. Speaking of woman, they're a simple bunch, but that doesn't make them any less difficult to handle. I learned that much in my first year living with my master. In my master's words, when you're a brat, running fast is enough to make you popular. When you're a middle schooler, the guys who can fight will be popular, and after that it's the guys with brains who get the girls. In other words, run, punch and read books, and you'll never run dry. What do you think? Short and sweet, right? That was her theory, at least. The things she said were always ridiculously simplistic. Honestly, I ignored those words with a snort the first time I heard them, but my master was a woman who put her beliefs into practice. Every morning she made me run, and every day she hit me with a stack of books. Although I don't know if she's to blame. I still run 16 kilometers every morning and habitually read books whenever I have free time. Sometimes she was harsh, sometimes she was sweet. She would emit an aggressive, overpowering aura at times, but every once in a while she could be so gentle that I thought my brain would melt out of my ears. That was my master, a woman with a sizable build who was nonetheless very picky about the little things. I've had a hard time dealing with large women ever since those days, but being aware of that fact doesn't mean I can fix it. It's not that I dislike them on a conscious level, but whenever I see a tall woman, I can't help but feel wary of pure instinct. If you asked why I'm bringing this up all of a sudden, well, that would be because I've just been reminded that there's a large woman at this school as well. Tja, wie soll man das jetzt verstehen?
こーら逃げるな。じっとしてなさいよもう。つか、ラメって言うの。
Ach, die zwei nun wieder. Since this place is a student dormitory, it's of course only natural that a community of students would already be living here, and it's entirely probable that they have their own rules that I don't know yet. Also, I'm a country hick, fresh from the rural areas of Yamanashi, so it goes without saying I am poorly versed in the customs and rituals of this land. I have no way of penetrating the depths of significance that might be hiding in an action that, at a glance, looked to be a simple case of bullying. What game's this? What are the rules? The puzzled faces staring back at me are familiar. It's a little girl, big woman combo I arbitrarily named the Cigada Sisters when I first arrived at the school yesterday.
誰?
Who do you think?
質問に質問を返すのはバカの証拠だって誰かが言ってたよね。
That's so. I suppose that means I'm irredeemably stupid. Please call me Moron Boy, as if we've been friends for 10 years, Cigada Sisters.
セミ姉妹?
I saw the pair of you from the gate yesterday. One of you was swinging a cigada around, and the other was shrieking, if I remember correctly.
変なとこ見られたな。あれはまあ、なんだ、その、忘れて。
Unmöglich. Huh. I'll see what I can do.
あ、ねえ、もしかして今日転入してくる学生って君?
Yeah, Kazami Yuji. Good to meet you. I thrust out my right hand, but the tall woman in front of me doesn't show any sign of grasping it. She's stiffened on the spot, staring fixedly at my face. It looks as though she's even forgotten to breathe. Something wrong?
そうか、握手か、ごめんごめん。
The big woman's frozen expression suddenly melts as she lightly shakes my hand. It's an unexpectedly small but decidedly cold hand.
風見裕二? 裕二くんか。なるほどね。私は周防あまね。はじめまして、裕二くん。ほら、マキナ。あんたも自己紹介は? Why do I? 別に噛みつきゃしないわよ。名前は? マキナ。イリス・マキナ。
Iris Machina. Iris is a Greek god. And isn't Machina a Latin word? Literally translated, it would be something like Mech Rainbow Godness? What? What country are you from?
耳で聞くと確かにそう聞こえるかもしれないけど、漢字で書くと入江の入りに巣鴨の巣、種まきのまきにナッパの名でイリス・マキナ。日本人だよ。
Wasn't she speaking English just now?
ああ、この子言語やがちょっとね。それに親の都合で6歳まで海外を飛び回ってたから。
I see. Well, good to meet you. Staring at my outstretched hand in silence, Magna clings to Amana's back as if trying to hide herself. What's wrong?
ごめん。この の子人見知りが激しいっていうか、男の子に慣れてないのよ。病院生活が長かったってのもあって、同世代の男の子が珍しいっていうか、どう接すればいいのかわからないみたいなのよね。
Huh. I withdraw the hands I'd been holding out toward Machina. There's no need to force her to deal with me in the first place, I guess.
いいのよ。そうやって甘やかすといつまで経ってもこのままなんだから。ほらマキナ、握手は？じゃないわよ。ちゃんと挨拶できない子はおやつあげないわよ。
Is don't get any snacks supposed to be an effective treat in this day and age? Or so I thought. But hearing those words, Machina bites her lips tightly and extends her right hand toward me with a strained expression. I gently clasped her small hand and put on the natural-looking fake smile I learned from my mask. Net. I'm Kazami Yuji. Good to meet you. Her voice is small and marked by a distinct lisp. Her hand is as tiny as her body, and it's hot like that of a child.
ねえ、怖くないでしょ？挨拶だけじゃなくて、他に何かお話ししたいことは？好きな動物は何ですか？
I like dogs. What about it?
へえ、答えてから質問するのね。
I'm not really the indecisive sort. I don't hesitate when I need to come up with an answer. Even more so when I have an important decision to make. Compared to failing without even trying, I'd rather take action even at the risk of a mistake.
おお、かっこいい。
Are you mocking me?
まさか。
Then why'd you laugh?
なんでだろうね。
I've heard answering a question with another question is a sign of stupidity.
あらそう。じゃあきっと私はバカなのね。これからは10年来の友達のようにバカねと呼んでちょうだい。
Got it, Marin girl.
今はまだ笑ってるけど、次呼んだら怒るよ。
What a troublesome woman.
あれ、もう行っちゃうの？
I don't feel like being late on my first day.
授業が始まるまでまだ1時間はあるわよ。
I'm used to waiting. I'll kill time sightseeing over there or something.
それが悪いとは言わないけど、変わってるね。あ、ユージ君、ちょっと待って。
What?
私からも一つ質問していいかな？
If it's something I can answer.
その…
え？
ごめん、やっぱいいや。
If you got something to say, spit it out. No need to hold back.
また後で聞くわ。もう少し考えをまとめてから。
I see. I don't understand the thought patterns of large women. Aber na Leute, wir haben jetzt quasi die ersten 4 Parts hier und eigentlich nur mal Wohnheim erkunden und jetzt sowas Sache ist. Was haltet ihr bisher von diesem Spiel, Schrägstrich Anime? Eigentlich, ja. Was denkt ihr so wird passieren? Was denkt ihr, was wir eigentlich für eine Person sind? Das interessiert mich wirklich von dem, was man bisher gesehen und gehört hat, denn ich würde euch den Anime echt ans Herz legen. Es gibt jetzt auch schon eine zweite Staffel, die glaube ich auch schon komplett ist, aber muss ich mir noch ansehen. Ich finde den Anime sehr humorvoll und wie ihr seht, hat es auch mit Frauen zu tun und mit Sarkasmus und sowas liebe ich einfach nur. Besonders Sarkasmus. Und ja, ich bin echt gespannt, was ihr darauf antwortet jetzt, was wir eigentlich so sind. Aber gut, ich sag, das werden wir sowieso noch erfahren für die, die es nicht wissen. Für die, die den Anime schon kennen und dieses Spiel. Wie, ihr fandet's nicht geil? Ich sag bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dann, viel Spaß und tschüss.